Hello, you beautiful people. My name is Davi. I'm joined by Abe, and welcome back to another Tony Tuesday.
How you doing?
For our viewers and listeners, we hope you guys are doing well. Just a quick heads up, this episode is also available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, specifically the discussion portion of the show. And if you're looking for an uncut reaction, we are on Patreon. I want to thank all of our patrons and our subscribers here on YouTube, and thank you so much for the love and support. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing, liking this video, and also hitting that notification bell. And the link to our Patreon is also in the description. Woo! Abe.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm ready to watch To Save Us All from Satan's Power. That is a very long episode title.
That is right. Oh, that's gonna suck for us to do all the Tony Tuesdays, first time watching, all the. You will not be able to fit it.
Yep. It's all good though. It's probably a banger. So, bro, it's crazy to me. Like 2001 is still so early. Like I don't know why in my head I'm like we're moving further along in the years, but then I remember it started in 99, so taking our time. Everybody was reminding us in the beginning of the show that it didn't, or the beginning of the season, like the Twin Towers, the attack didn't happen yet.
Yeah.
And everything. So I have to keep reminding myself we're still like early 2000s. But
yeah.
This season's been freaking wild, and it's probably only gonna get crazier from here. So
yeah, I can see. I mean, we saw the tone shift, but man, this season has been, so far, this is my favorite season.
Yeah, banger after banger, for sure.
Before we get into this episode, Abe, can you read the comments from our previous episode?
Plutonian Rabbit says, one of the girls smoking while the boys trashed the pool was Lady Gaga before she was famous.
Wow.
Love to see the cameos.
Yeah.
It's cool. This one comes from Carlo Mains C. I love the way the episode begins with Carmela having doubts over Jackie and Tony being assured it was a good match. Then it ends on the opposite. Carmela being charmed by Jackie's performance and Tony being worried after seeing who he really is. And mind you, Tony hasn't actually even seen who he really is. All he saw him at was the casino.
Yeah.
If he had seen him like at the club,
at
trying
the
to get his
Bing,
guy
yeah.
to sell X, like at the Bing, like
Yeah.
it probably would have been 10 times worse. So yeah, I did like how that flipped. And now Tony's stuck between a rock and a hard place because he was all like gung-ho about her not dating a black dude who was literally the most like basic ass dude, like didn't get into trouble at all. And now he was pushing for Jackie and he realizes Jackie's probably not the best influence. And the last one comes from Tristan Summerall. I see Tony's raised attention and affection to Carmela after cheating as a form of guilt insurance. In Tony's mind, cheating is justifiable as long as he buys Carmela a piece of jewelry or any physical item that makes her feel special. It is not really that he appreciates her more. He just knows deep in his heart that what he is doing is wrong. But as long as he fulfills his role as a husband, the rest doesn't really matter. It's true.
Yeah, it's like a transaction.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Like people will ask why we keep honing in on like the cheating as if these guys do it all the time. 100%. But I think to analyze this movie from a psychological perspective in the way that the show shows us, you have to look at it on the human level. Like sometimes you have to take it away from like these guys are a mobster. They do this all the time. Because at the end of the day, he's still a person that experiences the same sort of emotions, guilt, all that stuff. So that's the lens I think we take it from.
Mm-hmm. And with that being said,
3, 2, 1, go.
so in the thumbnail we saw pussy.
Yeah, he's gonna come back somehow.
Yeah.
I like how they keep incorporating his character as this ghost.
Yeah. I mean, it just goes to show how close he was to Tony and to keep honing in on that relationship from those past 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
No, I got a meeting. I'll come there after.
Back here,
Oh no.
I feel like the pier is this symbol because this is where we had that whole dream sequence episode,
Yeah.
which was season 2,
Yes.
right before they killed Pussy.
Yeah, it was season 2.
O.J. Simpson's acquittal they still cannot accept, and now they're suing him in civil court.
Wow.
I'm dead. They have actual footage.
Oh, there he is, Sefli Fat.
Oh, flashback. Feels like we're gonna see why this is the place that dream sequence took place.
Junior's looking for a way out, but he's got that iron rod up his ass. Said he was in line to be boss.
Is he gonna sit down or not?
Tony will guarantee his safety.
You deal with it, all right, Tony?
Isn't that Jackie?
Yes.
That's Jackie. Yeah.
I don't remember how Jackie looked like, to be
think that's him.
honest.
We're staying home this year so Jackie can study for his SATs. You know,
Okay. All right. Yeah, that is him.
hey, Sal, you need money, you come to me. You hear what I'm saying?
Don't be moving that age no more, puss. Too risky.
Yeah, that's what he got busted for. That's why he had to become an informant.
I always wanted a house by the ocean. Maybe in another life.
Tom,
Oh.
we gonna go see your boat? I'm just thinking about our former friend. Not me. Never. Me and Jackie met him down here in '95 when he got back from Boca.
Oh, yeah, that crazy shit with your uncle. Junior hijacked Jackie's truck. What about?
Should have seen it then, that's all.
Don't waste another second on that rat. Tom. I'd kill him again if I could. Tommy Angeletti. He's doing a rebar at the Esplanade. He's into me for 100 large on college basketball. Now Ralphie's holding up the contractor for more money. He's got the site shut down on a strike. Angeletti can't work.
Holy, your fucking book against millions gonna roll in off the Esplanade.
I figured you'd take his side.
Oh my God.
I shouldn't get something out of this fucking Esplanade.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Let me see some of the conflict starting.
Knocked.
This man always looks in a deep ass sleep, bro.
Has a gift for Carm. Oh shoot.
Oh boy. Panic attack?
Oh, good, you're up. I just got the digital video from Meadow. It's 3 down, 3 to go. You're not gonna like this next bit of news either. Janice is insisting on cooking Christmas dinner this
Oh
year.
my God.
And she needs you because the fuse box is on the fritz again.
Oh, come on, I'm busy.
So what, I'm not?
Saying I'm busy while laying in bed in sweats is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
I had another one of those attacks this morning. Not the whole thing. It was right there, under the surface. That feeling like I got ginger ale on my brain.
Are you taking your medication?
Not every day.
Is that what the prescription says? Can you tell me what led up to this?
You know my log? I was supposed to write everything down for you. Just a list of shit I gotta do for Christmas.
All the pressure we put on ourselves this time of the year.
Facts. It's a lot of stress.
Oh yeah. Literally, the holiday's supposed to be fun. It's so stressful.
I was looking forward to Christmas this year. Now here I go, right back in a fucking rabbit hole.
The attack? What preceded it?
Well, yesterday I went down to the shore to get my boat winterized. Started thinking about this thing that happened years ago. And I haven't thought about it since it happened.
Tell me about it.
Can't.
I see. We're at one of our favorite junctures.
It's so casual now when they talk about like.
Without going into specifics, I can tell you he was a friend of mine. And I found out he was working for the federal government. Enough said?
I see.
He just handed it to her.
Yeah.
Be accepted.
Oh my God.
A major? By the Lord.
Oh no.
I mean, do you think it's 2 down? I mean, with the chorus?
Oh my God, they have the big jug of sangria. That's hilarious.
Dang, that is a huge jug. Oh my God.
Hey, you guys, come on in. Hey,
It's a
we're just
mess.
working.
On a fuse box?
What?
No?
Huh? What the? What?
Bro, you think he has like social anxiety or something? This man's just like pretending to sleep when
Yeah.
people come in. Bro,
Oh
it's
no. It's a mess.
Yeah, unless this pigsty is cleaned up.
It's my wrist, Tony. And the Percodans aren't even working anymore.
He's heated.
so tight. I would be too. You can't invite me over and your house is a mess, bro.
It was just a spray.
Well, apparently there's nerve involvement. I may need an operation.
I'm collecting that disability, 100%.
From the Russian?
The worst night of my life. But it led me to Jesus.
Amen.
Christianity's brought about a business with the CCM.
The what?
Contemporary.
Oh my God.
It's the fastest growing marketing sector in the music
Oh my-
business today.
This is crazy. Oh my goodness.
You knocked over your drink, honey.
Oh, good morning.
But that is true. In the 90s and the early 2000s, the
It's a
early
big
2000s,
market.
that's when it.
Blew up.
Yeah.
Basically Christian pop music.
Mm-hmm.
Janice is Russian.
Oh, shit. That is depressing.
I don't even want to touch this thing. Guess what we found at the bottom of the Christmas box?
Scent outfit.
It's probably pussy.
Pussy, yeah.
This is the first Christmas in history I remember him not being Santa.
Ah, big pussy. Enough of this shit. Put up the fucking decorations.
But we still gotta find somebody to play Santa.
Tony.
Get out of here.
That's fitting, you know. After all, it was your father who started this whole tradition.
Come on, T. Huh?
Fucking stop, all right? Find somebody else to do it.
He's like, nah, absolutely not.
Yeah, Bacala to do it, bro. Get Bobby.
Big man. Come, have a drink.
This guy sounds and looks familiar.
Is it the Russian mob?
Yeah.
Right.
I just meant the actor.
Oh.
Looks like Valerie started to celebrate Christmas early.
You don't know the house. Russian Christmas don't come till mid-January.
There's $250,000 there. My own personal funds.
Dang.
I'll send it to Moscow with the Airbnb ThinkPad. Galina loved the Escalante, by the way. You think you can get another one?
There is something, maybe you can help me with. Looking for this Russian.
Oh.
He's a friend of Svetlana Kirilenko, you know, Irina's cousin. All I know about this guy is he drives a livery cab. He wasn't very nice to someone important to me.
Don't think another thing about this. I'll find him. I'll kick shit out of him.
Oh, no.
This motherfucker's mine.
It's interesting how he does this, like just given his relationship with Janice and everything. still like looking out for her.
Yeah, it's his family, right? That's even though
transfer cannolis. That's what the thing said.
Even though they don't have a good relationship, he still looks out for his family.
Yeah,
that mindset has been ever since.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What happened to the Jarlsberg that was here?
What, Phil?
Cut! Stop the music! There was an entire wedge of Jarlsberg here this morning. What happened to it?
I don't know. Debbie had a rendezvous of French brie missing from her purse yesterday.
In there?
Uh-huh.
Oh, are they stealing?
Maybe. What the hell is going on here?
What?
Oh my God.
What the?
Caught in a rat trap? That's crazy.
Ever since we found that suit, now I'm dreaming about the fat rat bastard.
What about it?
We did the right thing.
You're starting to worry me. You got a problem?
95. Can't believe I didn't see it.
You know, I had a fucking lamp down here, but Meadow took it to school.
It's probably a good thing, brother.
They didn't flip him in Boca. He was down there for 24 hours to set up to sit down with my uncle. And I know for a fact he was with my uncle the whole time.
Was to sit down.
Next week, Simpson faces another challenge. The Goldman attorney is seeking access to...
Nah, we're going to find out some shit here.
Yeah. Bro. Look how young Tony looks.
It's the hairline.
Yeah.
It's literally just the hairline.
Where's Bumpinchero?
It's not here yet.
He's supposed to be here. He broke it, the fucking thing.
What do you think? I'm gonna let him hurt my only uncle?
Sit down.
This is where the big boys were playing.
You better have a good excuse for why you're still alive.
Michael Ma's mother. We were in the hospital all night. TIA. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep.
You get laid?
Yeah.
We should have known right then.
When they flip somebody, they try to get him back on the street right away.
So, what are you getting your grandma for Christmas?
Cash. It's the only thing that shuts her up about being alone over the holidays.
T, what are you getting your new grandma?
She did me a favor. She went to Morocco over the holidays.
On her own? She paid for it?
Yeah.
She went to Morocco?
She's rich, bro.
Yeah.
She got a real job. She sells Mercedes. Smart, gorgeous, too good to be true.
Speaking of which, who's that piece of ass?
Oh, Maron. Look who it is.
Isn't that Artie's
That's Artie's
wife?
Yeah.
Charmaine, right?
Yeah, that is Charmaine.
How you doing, Manny?
Fine, Tonyoni.
What is happening?
Well, remember they used to date back in the day?
Yeah.
Two guys over there at that table?
Yeah.
I think they're FBI. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Enjoy.
They didn't like that one.
They didn't.
He's
Still got
wearing
the earrings.
bro. Can't believe they're back together. That's the...
Are a hypocrite.
Oh.
That's what you are. You vilify a man behind his back, and then you smile in his face.
Something's got to keep customers coming back, and it's not going to be your mushada raviolis lately.
Yikes.
Yo, that is toxic. What an environment to be working at.
Sometimes we're forced to work the same shift.
Oh, so she still works there.
We're here joking about the FBI. Since when is that funny?
No, wait. Hold on a minute. Go ahead.
It's the Russian.
Mr. Valdez.
That's me.
Oh, is that Furio?
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Oh, boy.
I know you. You look like maybe someone. I don't know.
He's the designated drive.
Me? No, you the designated drive.
Airport Ramada, right?
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Oh, so they just skipped over it.
Was Charmaine there?
Yep.
She looks good, doesn't she?
What, are you disappointed? Her husband dumped her. You thought she was gonna look like a crow? Enough already.
Watching A Wonderful Life? Is that what he was watching?
I don't know.
Santa doesn't have any kids. Yeah, that's strange.
It's got the elves, bro.
Claus didn't have kids of their own.
They did. They pumped out all the elves.
I used to think the elves were their kids.
They were running a sweatshop over there.
There was something on TV. The original elves were ugly, traveled with Santa to throw bad kids a beating, and he gave the good ones toys.
They're not rap, but just where they can see what they get.
Tell Junior thank you.
Oh, no, here it comes.
The way he was looking at it.
What?
What did I say? I literally said it.
You're right.
What are you talking about?
You want to play Santa Claus at the party this year?
Nah, I can't do that.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know how.
Oh, what's the no? You ask them what they want for Christmas, you give them a nice toy, and that's the end of it.
Nah, not me. I can't.
Why not?
I'm shy.
I'm shy. Crazy, bro. Imagine telling these mobsters that
The
you're shy.
boss and his family told you you're going to be Santa Claus. You're Santa Claus. So shut the fuck up about it.
Bro, just imagine like manipulating people into being Santa Claus. Crazy.
Yo, look at that.
I can't with this.
Driver
Oh, I
Igor
can't with this guy.
Parnasky was found trapped under Santa's sleigh and severely beaten. inside the window display at Current Sporting Goods. The Russian emigre also suffered injuries from broken glass. Police are questioning members of a marauding youth gang.
Oh, my God.
Newark, their turf.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Take that knife away. Take the knife away, man.
I think I know what's missing from the song. It's the brother concept. We just maybe we can try to get something down.
I'm talking about brothers looking out for one another.
Sometimes we really don't see our loved ones.
Yeah.
Is she like emotional that Tony did this? Is a good thing, or is she emotional about the guy dying? I can't tell.
I think she's emotional that Tony did this.
That tree is huge.
Yeah, they're rich.
Damn right.
Just enjoying the tree. I love this time of year.
Me too.
You like decorating the tree?
I do. You know, it's a stressful year, but you know, when you just sit down, relax, it is a beautiful
I like
moment.
enjoying it after. I don't like putting it up.
Yeah.
So where's Jackie tonight?
He had to go visit a friend of his in the hospital.
Mm.
Someone from school. They think it's appendicitis.
Lies.
Oh my God.
That man got beat up.
So you and Jackie are getting pretty close, huh?
Holy shit.
What is that, sapphires?
Yeah, my wife better like it.
Also, he got the necklace to match.
Mm-hmm.
Right. She got the ring, the earrings.
The earrings.
Yeah.
Carmela was right. You look great.
Oh, nah.
Oh.
Chill out, brother.
I'm trying to give you a compliment.
Well, don't.
What's your fucking problem?
All these years I sat here and I kept my mouth shut. I didn't want you and your boys coming in here. And look what happened. Look what you've done to my husband.
Arnie? I'm trying to help him.
Yeah, well, good luck. Because he's a friggin' mess.
Uh-oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Where to?
Who gives a shit?
New joint just opened on 46. I've been meaning to check out the competition.
Oh, does that mean they're done?
Maybe.
Probably to closure on that?
Or maybe at least while Charmaine is there. Yeah. Just go to the Bing. Because why? Why not?
Oh, wow.
Yo, what is this music? Hey.
Who is that?
It's Jackie.
Oh my God. Oh, he's gonna beat the shit. Please beat the shit out of him.
Now what you think?
It's not what you think.
What else?
It's not what you think.
Oh, it's all right. I just want to talk to you. Come on.
Is he? Nah, he's stupid.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
He's at bachelor's party again.
Yep.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up! No, come on, you. All I did was tell your old man what a good kid you are. And all you do is fucking hurt me.
He's gonna find his gun. Gonna find the gun. Oh, bro.
I'm sorry.
See what I said at the beginning? Yeah. If he had known this shit, he was gonna get even crazy.
You bottomed out.
There's just a lot of hypocrisy. It's just a lot of hypocrites right here. This entire scene. Yeah, hypocrisy. Sorry. It's just like, ugh. It's just the irony in that scene was very
11:30 every
apparent.
morning after being out all night, God knows where.
She gonna tell
Is she
him?
gonna tell him?
Yeah.
He's
Is he gonna tell him?
Where were you last night?
Nowhere.
Oh no.
Wasn't anywhere. I was the monogamy poster boy. Swear to God.
Oh no.
Christ, bro.
Charmaine.
Mm-hmm. I know all about you.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you did in high school.
High school?
Oh my God.
Don't try to deny it. Her husband dumps her and she never looks so good. You gotta ask yourself why.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, it's too late. All right, I don't believe anything you say.
My wife had her doubts about Jackie Jr. And all along, I kept defending the little two-faced prick.
Do you feel responsible for their relationship?
Well, Meadow thinks she'd still be going out with the Oreo cookie if it wasn't for me.
Well, that's true, isn't it?
That is crazy. The Oreo cookie is amazing, man. That's horrible.
I know I say that is crazy a lot, but it's just
That's a show.
It's a show, yeah.
I was thinking about what we were talking about last time you were here. Your friend who was working for the federal government. Granted, I get most of my information from the movies and Bill Curtis. But I was thinking.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gonna panic. He's gonna panic. Yeah.
No, he's like, I'm not talking to you.
They're around the block out there. Biggest one yet.
Oh my God.
Even without padding. The suit's too small on this fatso.
You motherfucker.
What, Tom?
He was wearing a wire when he came to the party. He already had the suit on.
Oh.
He's a method actor. Getting into character like Al. It was you, Fredo.
Look at that. Don't even need a pillow. Hey, what's the suit?
Hey, you can't make a joke? What are you, Mr. Sensitive over here?
Yeah. Wow. I like how they're showing this. I'm not gonna lie. This episode is cool. How they go back and forth.
This problem. The red tag garbage dumping in Payton City?
Hey, Christmas, he wants to talk about medical waste.
Just want to double check that the way is paid for us to go down there. We reached out to the EPA guy like we told Barone.
That reminds me, Tony. Dick called this morning.
I'm fucking talking to stop fucking interrupting.
He was bugging.
Take it easy. Tom.
Can't hit a made guy, brother.
Jackie Jr., how you doing, huh? You look great. Hey, Jackie, tell him what you told me in the car on the way over here. Come on, capital of Canada. Come on, Dad. The kid's got it up here.
Wow.
Come on, sweetheart. Come sit on Santa's lap. Oh! What do you want for Christmas?
I want a new doll and a kitchen.
You want a new doll in the kitchen.
Here's something, Dad. I mean, Santa.
Come on, don't be shy.
Next in line, we got a lot of people to go. Come on.
The difference.
What do you want?
Come on, single file over here. Come on, next one in line.
It would kill him to say ho, ho, ho.
You were just here.
I was not.
Yeah, you were. You were on my lap 5 minutes ago.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Now you're going on Santa's list and you're getting nothing.
Fuck you, Santa.
My friend, you don't talk that way to Santa.
Get back there. Tell Santa you're sorry.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, Santa.
That's better.
Yeah, that is crazy.
What the hell's wrong with you, Bobby? You got kids of your own.
I didn't want to do this. Shyness is a curse.
Oh my God.
Don't be scared of Santa. Come on. There you go.
Next year, he goes to Santa school.
Santa school.
Why'd you go to that psychic last year, since you don't dwell on this shit?
But that was different. Chrissy was shot. That was a paranormal event.
What the f*** are you talking about? That psychic told you those guys were haunting you, the guys that you,
Pussy. I loved that cocksucker like a brother, and he fucked me in the ass.
Well, that's the difference between pussy and the others. Him you loved.
The world don't run on love. It was a rat bastard.
One thing you got to admit, he made a great Santa Claus.
He did.
In the end, fuck Santa Claus.
That was like the parallel with the kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting close. He's gonna be mad.
Another sweater.
Who could that be so early?
Yo, watch it be Jackie Jr.
Jackie Jr. Hi. Merry Christmas.
Ooh.
Merry Christmas, Tony.
Good morning.
Wow, thank you. Let me get your present.
No, you can open yours first.
Dude, just the parallel. Again, like.
The irony of it.
Yeah, all of it.
This is so beautiful. Jackie, thank you.
There's something on the back.
To MS from JA, I will always be true.
He's rolling his eyes, bro. He's like, yeah, shut the hell up.
Yeah, bro, but you do the same with your wife.
Mm-hmm. He's doing this for show, though. Like, he's literally doing this to appease Tony in front of him. This is stupid of him, though. I'm not going to lie.
Can I talk to you? I funked out of Rutgers.
He's going to kill him.
I'm sorry. I know I fucked up, got distracted this year by things. Ralph said I was probably wasting my time if I didn't have the aptitude.
Ralph.
He didn't go to school, and look at the money he was making when he was my age. And the piece, my car got broken into a couple times at the frat house, so Ralph gave it to me.
He's not taking the responsibility on himself. He keeps...
Tony, I'm gonna be all right now. I'm gonna design men's suits. Meadow thinks I should go to the Fashion Institute. I really think I could be good if I applied myself.
You bullshit me.
Yeah, see?
And you betray my daughter.
I'm sorry.
He's such an idiot, bro.
But I'm gonna be frank on this. I haven't decided what to do with you.
I would just let him be pissed scared for the next, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or a few months.
Merry Christmas.
Go be with your family and open your presents.
Love you.
Oh, they said that? At the first time?
I think that was first. No? Right?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Let me see, Mom.
Look at this.
Oh, it's a bracelet. Okay.
This is gonna seem really stupid after that, but it's your turn, Dad. Come on, open it.
What is it?
Oh my God.
Oh, those are good.
Wait till you see what it does.
He's about to have a panic attack. Oh my God.
I want to see this on your desk. Promise?
Yeah. He's going to pass out.
What a riot.
It's cute. Thanks, honey.
The way that I got this episode was it's a holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
And usually in the holiday season, you look back into the new year, to the year and things that happened, and you just, you appreciate the year and where you got so far. But for Tony, what has always been a highlight in his year, not a highlight, but what has always been on his mind has been pussy and losing his friend. And I think when it got to the holiday season, even adding to the fact that they do a Christmas party and
He was Santa.
Santa, really made him confront the past in his relationship with Pussy. And we got this episode. And yeah, that was a great episode. What stood out to you in that parallel of him looking back into the past and confronting it? Did he confront it, or was he still putting it out to the side?
Yeah, it's weird because I think with Pussy, I don't think it's a thing that he has to confront anymore. I think it's more a thing he has to live with.
Yeah.
And I really like the way this episode was directed and what it did in terms of showing you the present day and going back and forth, and not just to give you context, but like the characters are looking at the past from a different lens because they're able to see, what they know now about Pussy as an informant and recognizing way back then, like the signs of all of that, right? Now that was dope because we've seen flashbacks in the past, but it's really only to like kind of give you context of things. But now we're seeing like the characters reminiscing on that and how they're feeling about it today, which I thought was really cool. I think they're all kind of still grappling with it's like this this balance of hurt with Pussy, right? Because on one hand he was a rat informant, whatever, and then on the other hand he's like a brother to them. And I think around this time, they're kind of grappling a little bit with their own humanity. I think one of the scenes that sticks out to me that shows that is when he was talking to Polly at the end and talking about, like, why did he go to that psychic? Like, and then the difference with Pussy was that, you loved him like a brother. And it was interesting to confront that, that conversation. Because I feel like it's not something that they talk about often, about how they feel affected by it. But with Pussy is the one generator of that conversation, I feel like. The other part about this that I thought was really interesting was like the family dynamics just in general for all of them. It was, again, this show examines relationships and like monogamy like a lot, probably more than I think any show I've seen. And this is a mob show, you know what I mean? Carm's relationship with Tony, Tony's relationship with his family. You got Charmaine, you got Artie, you got Jackie Jr. and Meadow. Like it's so much of putting into context the mob, that life, and what it means for people in those relationships and how it complicates things. And I think this episode with the holiday season and all that was particularly interesting. What did you think about the relationship pieces in this episode in particular?
In this episode in particular, it's kind of more showing you the irony through it all because you look at Tony and Carm's relationship, it's like we were talking before this episode, it's transactional. Tony's guilt of when he cheats on her gives her a present, and that's set, right? Because the materialistic approach that they have in the mob. But also you look at Meadow and Jackie Jr.'s relationship. That is a carbon copy. That is very similar. And that is because of the environment that Jackie Jr. grew up in.
Yep.
Maybe his father also had a Gumar as well. You can't, there's no way. So that's probably him growing up and noticing his dad probably was doing the same thing that Tony was doing. So in his eye, Tony doing all those things, I think it's normal to him. But Tony understands that what he does is not normal, and he understands that it's wrong, but he still continues to do it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want Jackie Jr. to go on the same route that he went.
Right. I think the irony is a big part of it.
Yeah.
Because for us, obviously, it's very clear. We see Jackie Jr. just emulating the same thing that every other mob boss does, right? On the other hand of it, I also see it as one of the cliche of parents wanting better for their kids. And that's why Tony's so like adamant about Jackie Jr. walking the straight and narrow, and the second he steps out of line, like making it known to him that he's a problem. And I do love seeing him confront it because I think about the irony, but I also think about a guy who lives this life that he knows is messed up and knows has so much wrong with it, but wants better for the people he cares about. And not only does he care, I think, about Meadow, but I also think he cares about Jackie Jr. Like, I think he has this relationship.
That flashback that we got
Yep.
when it showed Jackie Jr. and it cut to Tony looking at him and smiling.
Like the
and all
admiration
happy.
for that
You can
kid.
tell that Tony loved him.
And that's the part that I think is really messing him up, because I think he also sees Jackie Jr. in a sort of familial type of way, right? It's not just, my daughter's boyfriend. It's this kid who I saw grew up and whose father was like a brother to me. And
It's
I almost
his brother's son. Like,
and almost promised to like take care of this kid. And now I'm seeing him do the same stupid shit that I do and that everybody in this family does, that, we do because it's what we live. It's what we've always done, but he doesn't need to walk that path. So I think it's a combination of wanting to look out for Jackie, but also being protective of his daughter.
Is that just a product of your environment? Because at the end of the day, it's like, how are you going to hide that from your kid?
Right. And it's not about, I don't think it's about hiding. I think it's about wanting the kid to actively choose better because they have the opportunity to do so.
When they see that their father figure, though, is doing the things that they don't want to do, you're going to copy it.
That's the paradox. That's the paradox, because you can want better for the kid no matter what. But if the environment that they live in consistently is showing them this thing that you don't want them to do, and they see the perks of it, they see the money, the women, the violence that's like exhilarating, the power, like all of that is attractive to a young kid like Jackie. So in Tony's mind, he's not recognizing it, but like that is why he's so attracted to all of this. You know what I mean? He looks up to all of these people that follow that path. So why else would he do this? You know what I mean? It's a super interesting dynamic.
Yes.
I really like this. I really like how they introduced this, because what I think, I'm super interested to see when this inevitably comes up in therapy. And I think he's going to freak out the second that
when Melfi puts it
in that parallel for him. Or it's going to be very interesting to see if he just doesn't bring it up because deep down he knows that parallel exists and doesn't even want to confront it.
So question, do you think Tony is aware of it?
I think so. I think everything that he's doing is out of pure awareness, like hyper awareness of Jackie Jr. potentially being on the path that he went. Like that's almost why I think all of this is coming out, right? Like he knows firsthand what happens in this life and doesn't want that for his kids. By proxy, Jackie Jr. because of his involvement with Meadow, and even without being involved with Meadow, like he talked to Jackie before Meadow and him were even going out and being like, "You got to stay in school. This is not a life you want." Like we know that he has that sort of affinity and care for Jackie, and I think it all comes from being hyper aware about himself.
And also, we can't forget that Jackie Jr. has another father figure in his life, and that is Ralph.
Yeah, who's the opposite of Tony.
Yeah,
in the sense where like if it wasn't for Tony, and Jackie Jr. said, "All right, Ralph, like I'm in, like let's do this," Ralph would figure out on the spot, like, "All right, you're gonna start running this, you're gonna start really small doing this kind of thing, and blah blah blah," and it wouldn't even be a conversation. So I think this is adding to the conflict that was already there, because we already seen what's been going behind the scenes with Ralph and with Tony. Now adding this conflict of Jackie Jr. and Jackie not taking responsibility for anything and putting Ralph on it, but which I don't think is fair. I don't think it's true. I think he's not a blocker. Like Ralph is enabling him, but he's not. He's not the reason why he's doing all this.
No. I agree with you on that.
But I think now that scene at the end is like, this is where another piece of conflict starts with Ralph.
Where Tony's gonna be like, "Look what you're doing to Jackie Jr.
Yep.
Look where you're taking him."
Yep.
But either way, Jackie Jr., he's the one that flunked out of college. He is the one that, those decisions were done by him.
Yeah.
Obviously in the influence of his environment, but I think at the end of the day, a lot of it, comes down to the individual. But man, okay, we got a faith parallel in this episode with Janice. And I'm just wondering, do you think there was a connection in her talking about Christian contemporary music and going into that, and her brother looking out for her. Do you think there was a faith element? I mean, also it is Christmas by the. But.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I still am trying to dissect this this new phase of Janice and why she's dived into all of this. Maybe it's because it feels like she's always needed something to kind of believe in, because she's had kind of like these spiritual journeys in the past, not related to Christianity, but now she's like actually diving into Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I found it interesting. Why do you have specific thoughts?
I don't know. I just think towards the end, we get a Christian song and then cuts to water and rebirth, and it's like, are we gonna see something happening? I don't know. And
I always see in this show, I know water means like rebirth in general as a symbol. In this show, I think it's a little bit different. I almost see it as like a literal, because we know David Chase likes literal meanings.
Yeah.
I see it as like the tide's turning, like something's about to shift. And I think every time we have seen water in that sort of way, it's because something is shifting.
Yeah.
I remember super early back in season 1 when Paulie and Chris do the hit on Mikey Palmisi from Junior's crew. I think they shoot him in like a river or a creek.
Yes.
Right? There's always like something is shifting. Like an energy is about to shift, a power struggle or something is always shifting. So that's what I feel like in this. And it was the same with Pussy, where there was, this feeling of like, we have this family, everybody's good, and all of a sudden there's a shift. Like you can't necessarily trust every single person. And now I think there's another shift. What that is, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, the next episode, everyone says, is like considered one of the best.
I already saw the thumbnail. Obviously, shit's gonna go down. Saw Paulie and Christopher with the gash on their heads. Please, no spoilers.
Yeah, I know someone specifically has been hyping up the episode at almost every comment, and they're saying
episode 11.
Yeah, they're going like 5 more episodes until I think it's Pine Barrens. I think that's the name of the episode. 6 more episodes until 4 more episodes. I don't know, but
one more, my friend. One more.
One more. Artie and Charmaine. That was not a new dynamic, but they resurfaced it back in. She made a joke about the FBI, and it didn't sit right with any of them.
No,
they were like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, it's so. What I think about, we talked about this before, but what Charmaine represents is kind of this atypical to the mob wife archetype, right? Yeah. Like
would you say she's like the moral compass?
Yeah, in a way, but more like she's very adamantly against what they do, and they are not used to that at all. You know what I mean? Like they're used to the women around them in their lives being okay, being like blissfully ignorant about what the hell's happening. But she like almost like eggs them on to say like, you're not good people. And they don't like hearing that because it's like confronting what they know deep down. You know what I mean? And I think that's that's one of the things about Charmaine that's super interesting as a character. She is one of the very few women who directly go against the mob, what they do, and just the morality of it all. And she's seen as a villain by them for that exact reason. And I thought it was interesting to kind of bring her back into it. And I'm also interested about Artie. Like I still can't get a read on like where this man is in all of this. But clearly he's still struggling.
Hey, he still has the earrings on.
Bro, yeah. He's still he's still midlife crisis. Big time. Big time.
Oh my gosh. Is there anything else that we missed?
No, I think trying to think back. No, I think that's everything. This was a good episode.
Yeah.
That I think is one of those episodes that highlights in specific a few things,
and it sets up
a tone, and then all of a sudden shit's gonna break loose. So
yeah,
I'm ready for that.
Me too. With that being said, y'all, thank you so much for watching and listening to this reaction and discussion. We love you guys and see you soon for more Tony Tuesday.
See ya.
Stay beautiful, y'all.